Serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
Hey kids, make sure it's the real Santa Claus.
A warning from Santa Claus himself as scammers look to ruin your holiday. Good evening and thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve. Mike has the night off. The list of things you need to be on the lookout for continues piling up like snow on the ground. Valley News Team's Bradford Eric talked with the man in red himself for a few words of wisdom.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
You better be on the lookout this holiday season with phony shipping notifications, crooks stealing your packages right off your porch, and now Santa scams. Consumer Reports and the Better Business Bureau say people claim to be Santa Claus, contact parents about sending them a fake letter from the fake North Pole, and then parents give out all their information. Their identity and bank accounts are stolen.
And don't send out your address or give away your credit cards or big piles of cash. Don't do any of that. Make sure it's the real Santa Claus, like me.
I won't get any credit cards or anything like that. Plus, it's still hard to file my taxes.
Nicole Rhodes has been a victim of identity theft. She says it's no cakewalk, and she questions everything.
You have to be more careful nowadays. Your information can be leaked out so easily. Anyway, anybody could get your information easily through one piece of paper that you put in the garbage.
So we made a list that you'd better check twice. Ignore calls for immediate action. Look before you click any links. And often grammar and spelling are dead giveaways it's not legit.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Bradford Eric, Valley News Live.
Now for more information on the many other holiday scams out there, we've put a link to the Better Business Bureau. Go to valleynewslive.com and click on this story. Well, a very sunny and quiet Christmas Eve out there. Traffic looks like it is flowing pretty nicely as well. Let's head over to meteorologist Justin Fanfarelli to find out how the rest of the night's going to play out. Justin?
And thank you, Stephanie. Good evening, everybody. Well, we'll see an increase in the clouds, and the good news is that will keep the heat that we actually do have out there up as we go through the overnight period, and we'll be mainly into the upper teens. So here's the increase in the clouds from the south and from the west. Another band of some light snow flurries has developed in the same spot as yesterday, just to the west of I-29, just west of Grand Forks and Fargo. That'll basically be it for the moisture that we're going to be seeing. We are one of the cooler spots around the country, only 13 at Fargo, but up to 18 as the clouds move in and a more of a southerly breeze at Jamestown. And then as we go through the overnight period, there's your temperatures rising into the mid-teens, sunny skies, or not sunny, but cloudy skies, and it will be temperatures into the mid-20s out there. Now, we're going to see the sunny skies for the day tomorrow, at least for the first part. And then a system will miss us to the south with some snow, and we'll tell you about that coming up.
And for those traveling to Minneapolis and southern Minnesota, they're going to want to know about that.
Yep, and Sioux Falls also.
All right. Okay, thanks, Justin.
Yep.
Two Fargo men are facing felony drug charges after police searched their North Fargo apartment earlier this week. 55-year-old Lawrence Tassler and 60-year-old Pedro Santiago were arrested on Monday on a search warrant for having 4 pounds of marijuana and a pill bottle of hydrocodone. Santiago admitted to police he was selling the marijuana and the hydrocodone pills. The men said they did not have a prescription for that. The two men are also facing charges of possession of drug paraphernalia. If you still have some gifts left to buy, don't worry, you're actually not alone. The National Retail Federation says 90% of people have been dashing to finish their holiday lists this week. At West Acres Mall, the volunteer gift wrappers tell us it was a mad dash today, record-breaking, saying that yesterday was. Most of the last-minute shoppers, though, are men.
Started shopping about 10 o'clock this morning.
Why did you wait so long?
I guess if it wasn't for the last minute, nothing would ever get done.
Have you seen more men getting their presents wrapped than women?
Yeah, that's about 95% of our clientele.
Why do you think they don't wrap their own presents?
Because they want it done by professionals.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, the National Retail Federation also says half of holiday shoppers plan to head to the store the week after Christmas as well. With online shopping growing, the U.S. postal carriers have been busier than ever during the Christmas season. Back in August, Amazon Prime came to Fargo, which raised the number of people buying Christmas presents online. Along with longer holiday hours, the other probable affecting delivery time for those postal workers is the weather. But mail carrier Joe Kusher says they're working hard to make sure packages arrive on time And the hard work and extra hours are all worth seeing the smiles on their customers' faces.
It's so much fun, especially on Christmas Eve, like a day like today, when somebody's expecting a package and they're not sure whether they're going to get it or not, and it shows up. They're really happy, and yeah, it's always a good feeling.
Kusher says that he and the rest of the USPS employees work 10 to 11 hours a day during this holiday rush. With millions of people traveling for the holidays, today is one of the busiest days to travel out of the year. Valley News Team's Haley Foster caught up with travelers coming and going at Hector International Airport to see what influences their decision to either fly or drive.
'Tis the season of holiday travel, and airports are packed, full of people waiting to check in, waiting to pick up their bags, and waiting to see loved ones.
I'm currently headed back home, actually.
But with gas prices being as low as they have, many people are opting to drive this season. AAA projects that the number of year-end holiday travelers this year will top 100 million for the first time, making this the 7th consecutive year of holiday travel growth. In a study done by TripAdvisor, of the 2,250 people surveyed, 56% of those traveling said they plan to drive, while 39% are flying. While many people are traveling to their final Christmas destination today, many going to closer places like Minneapolis, St. Paul, tell me that they choose to fly simply because it's more convenient.
As long as flights are okay, flying is awesome.
But that doesn't mean holiday traveling is stress-free. Tammy Asap travels almost every year for the holidays, and she's acquired plenty of war stories.
I've had to spend nights in the airport, been 2 days late for Christmas, so there are nightmares, but most of the time it works out.
Alyssa Hiltbolt agrees.
I always think about, is my flight going to be delayed? Do I need to get a later flight or an earlier flight? And if I'm driving, then are the roads passable?
But in the end, is seeing your loved ones worth it?
Absolutely, absolutely worth it.
In Fargo, Haley Foster, Valley News Live.
Now, so far today at Hector International Airport, it's been smooth sailing. There have been hardly any delays and no cancellations to or from Fargo. You may have spotted something different in the Fargo-Moorhead area recently. Angels have appeared in several places. Kmart store officials say they have seen 5 layaway angels so far this year. All the layaway angels come in, pay off another person's entire order that they have on layaway. The Fargo Kmart store says they have had 2 angels come in, and one person paid off $900. The manager says it varies year to year on how many they get. Once an order is paid off, though, Kmart calls the customers and lets them know they can come pick up their goods.
We've had some in-store that we weren't able to get a hold of that we've had walk into the restroom just to compose themselves because they were so overjoyed with the giving of the people in the area.
Now, you still can, if you need to get some really last-minute shopping, you can. Fargo's Kmart is open until 10 tonight, and the store says that sometimes they even get more angels popping by this evening. Flood protection is changing parts of downtown Fargo, and this week it affected one building in particular. Crews started demolishing the Park East apartments on 2nd Street South. Fargo City engineers say it will take about 3 to 4 weeks to completely tear down this more than 100 apartment unit building. This spring is when construction will begin on the levee for the flood protection. City of Fargo plans to have work on levees and flood walls done by 2018. Several volunteers came out today helping serve some Christmas Eve meals at the Salvation Army. They helped decorate the tables, prepare and serve the meal. Children were in charge of placing candy at the tables for the diners to take with them. Nearly 200 came out to enjoy the ham dinner with all the fixins. Remember to like Valley News Live on Facebook to follow all the latest news, weather, and breaking news updates anytime on your feed. Just search Valley News Live, like our page, and you'll stay informed all day. Later on Valley News Live at 6, a Minnesota family is sharing with us a new family tradition. Stick around.
And winter storm warnings are issued for portions of our south that are going to be affected by that snowstorm coming up. I'll tell you where next.